Hey guys, Mike from Mike and Curtis back here with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the accessories that I like to use with my iPad Pro. So let's go ahead and get started. First up is the Logitech Pebble. This is an awesome little mouse and I would highly recommend it for somebody who does not want to buy a magic mouse or is not buying the new keyboard or something with the trackpad. I think this works very well. Super easy to set up because of its Bluetooth capabilities. It is small and portable, which I really like. And on top of that, if you can hear it, it does not have that much of a click sound. So when you're bringing it out in public, it's not going to be super loud or anything or obnoxious. And it's only about 30 bucks. Now I have mine in the rose colorway, you can see right there, but they do make it in a white graphite and a blue gray. I'm not sure if they make any more colors other than that. Those are just the ones I saw on Best Buy, and my local Best Buy only had the rose, I think is what this is called. But for being Bluetooth enabled, and with all the new features coming with the 13.4, I think this is an awesome little mouse and it's definitely worth the pickup. So next up is the Magic Keyboard. So I've had this now for a couple days. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I plan on doing my first impressions video, which will either be up before or right after this video. I haven't decided yet. But yeah. So right now all I'm gonna say is I absolutely like what I've seen, how I've used it. It makes everything super simple. The trackpad is amazing. So I actually am using this more than the mouse right now. And then the keyboard's pretty nice. I've enjoyed typing on it. Not too much that I dislike about this right now. Oh yeah, and there's also a USB-C for charging, so I've been using this to edit videos so I can have it charging. Then on my other USB-C I can have the Hyperdrive in it, which you'll see here next couple minutes or so. But yeah, so far I do like this. I will talk about it more, and then anything I don't like I'll talk about in the first impressions video, so make sure to check that out when it is on. But yeah, so the Magic Keyboard, guys. So number 3 is the LaCie portable hard drive. It is just the standard USB-C version. It is not a SSD, though I would prefer to have an SSD, and I would recommend picking up an SSD just because their speeds are a bit faster, but they are a bit on the pricier side. Than I picked this 2 terabyte one up for like 105 to 110 bucks. But right now, since I'm shooting in 1080p and I don't do much in 4K, the transfer speeds are fine for me. But the other reason I picked it up is because it is their rugged one, so it comes with this exterior rubber pad, so I know if this thing gets dropped outside or something, I don't have much to worry about. I am not 100% sure if this is IP resistant or anything like that. But yeah, so this thing works fine. I'm able to transfer, upload, and everything from the iPad and back and forth the matter of a couple minutes per video. So even if this is a longer video, it still doesn't take that long. So I definitely like it, but again, I think SSDs are more the way to go if you have the money. If not, I think this is an awesome little hard drive and definitely worth it. Okay, so next up is the Anker powercore 20,000 milliamp hour battery, and then I did buy this as a kit, so I got the 18 watt power brick, the USB-C cable. I got the kit because I like that it came with the 18 watt little power brick. It's a little bit easier to store because the prongs here, they fold out and you can fold them back in, and it's a tad, not by much, but it's a little bit smaller than the one that comes with the iPad or the iPhone. So it's just easier to carry around, which is what I'm looking for with all these. It's just something that I can fit in one little bag and be able to take around with me. Now, the power bank I think is awesome. Like I said, it's a 20,000 milliamp hour battery. I love the front here. It looks super nice, and I like the texture or whatever they have on the front there. Not much going on with it, just has a USB 3.0 charge up here, and then a USB-C for the PD charge on the right here, and then that's also how you charge it. Yeah, so there's not much going on right here. It's an external battery. It works. I don't have to worry about charging it as much because of how big it is. So I really like it. I picked it up. I think it was like $89.99, so it was a little bit pricey, but that was because it came with this. You can find like the same milliamp hour style charger from them for about 50 bucks, and then it comes with 2 USB like 3.0 ports and like 1 or 2 USB-C I think I saw, but it does not come with a little brick. And I wanted both of these, so that's why I picked this up. So that's the Anker powercore 20,000 milliamp, and I think it's called the Speed Combo because it comes with that. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing is the Hyperdrive 6-in-1 USB-C dongle. So this thing's pretty neat. First off, it's a little pricey. It's like 90 bucks, but it gives you an HDMI port up here, a USB-C port right there, and then you got a micro SD, and then a standard SD card, and then a USB port right here, a 3.0, and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Sorry about that. But yeah, I picked this up because I wanted to be able to transfer videos from this memory card onto there pretty easy, and that's pretty much it. That's really the main reason I got it. I do like it. I think you might be able to find some cheaper. This is just what they had when I was looking for, and it does everything that I wanted to. So I don't have much to say about this because I really only use it for the SD card drive. But again, it's a Hyperdrive 6-in-1, and it looks pretty nice. And especially if you have the space gray iPad Pro, it goes along pretty well with that. So let's move on to the next one. So next up we have the Apple Pencil Gen 2. So I picked this up because I enjoyed having the first one on the last iPad that I had, and the improvements on this one, I really liked the fact that it can sit on the iPad and charge while it's on there. Never had to worry about losing it, taking it off, or charging it in some weird way. But I don't do a lot of drawing, but I do like the accuracy of this thing, and I like navigating some of the menus or hitting specific points on certain way, and it's easy to just go through the bar when I'm editing video on LumaFusion. So yeah, but I don't have much more else to say. It's an Apple Pencil Gen 2. I really enjoy it. So the next item is the AirPods, just the Gen 1. I keep these with me pretty much all the time. They're just in the little pouch that'll show here in a second. I have the Pros, but I don't always have them on me. So these are easy to just keep in the bag, so I always have a pair with me, especially if I leave the Pros here, or if I'm doing something on my iPad. They're just always connected, and if I really need to, I can connect them to my phone. Super fast, simple. But I don't know, most people have seen these, know what they're about. I love them, still definitely recommend them. So we're gonna move on to the next one. So last thing I have is the case that it all fits in, which is a Thule pouch. It's a THULE little pouch that was about like 25 bucks. I like that it can hold everything. I do keep my the LaCie cable, and then I keep the USB-C cable to charge the iPad, and then I have a USB-C to Lightning cable to charge either sets of my AirPods or my phone or something with me if I need to. And I like that it organizes there. I've got a little pocket where I keep the hard drive, then I can keep my battery back here. And the neat thing, which I haven't really used it yet, is it's got a little slit on the back there. So if the battery's in here, you can actually have a cord run out behind it, so you don't really have to even take the battery out. And then really, if you wanted to, you could put it in this little pouch right here, keep that cord there, and then you can charge things without needing to even touch the battery, take it out or anything, and you can leave stuff plugged in. I also do keep a spare micro SD adapter in here, just in case I bring the GoPros or something, and that way, which I know that the Hyperdrive has one already built in, so I could use the micro SDs. But I like to have one just as a backup. And then it's got a little pouch right here, little zipper pouch where I'll keep my AirPods and then the power bank. And then if I'm bringing the mouse with me, I'll put that in there too. But I really like it. It's super portable. Throw it in the front of my bag or in the bottom of my GoPro bag. Doesn't take up much room, but again, it's like 25 bucks and I highly recommend it. Okay guys, so that's the video today. I hope you all enjoyed checking out the accessories that I use with my iPad. If you guys like the video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.